my dice to an awful color.
Yep. Everything is as normal.
Would someone be kind enough to read the recap for us, please? I will give you inspiration. And
Where's
as
it
we saw
posted?
last time, it was very useful.
Where's it posted? I would be glad to read it.
In the chat, I can link
The
it.
chat. How dare you? That's too complex.
Here.
Yeah, we're not using this,
Found it.
remember? In Discord.
All right, you ready?
Mhm.
Here we go. Don't want to do it with a lozenge in my mouth. I can choke and die. All right. The session began as the group made their way to the feasting orchard. Upon arrival, they were warmly welcomed by a colorful gnome who invited them to partake in a cupcake eating contest. Cypher expressed his distaste for the gnome's choice of sweets, particularly the absence of pies, while Kala eagerly eyed the confectionery treats. All members except Fleur joined in the contest and seated themselves at the tables. Mel and Kellett, two bullies from the Blackstaff Academy who often clashed with the group, also participated in the competition. Through their conversation, the party learned that the bullies coveted the prized cupcake as the ultimate prize. Kettle Steam, the Kenku, should be in Marvel Comics because of the alliteration, also joined the festivities. And the gnome signaled the start of the competition. The group enthusiastically delved into mountains of cupcakes. However, the joy of the contest was short-lived, as they encountered the comically named custard damage. Kettlestream resorted to cheating, using Mage Hand to reduce his cupcake pile and minimize the impact of the custard damage. Realizing the need for deception to secure victory, the group followed Kettlesteam's lead by discreetly hiding cupcakes under the table to avoid the dreaded custard damage. Despite Kellic and Mel's continuous eating, their cupcake piles remained unchanged. Kriv appeared unfazed by the cupcakes, consuming them by the armful without pause. Kala employed magic to aid in his gorging, while Kellic was the first to concede defeat. Mollie was disqualified for cheating, followed by Valgrim, who succumbed to the sweetness of the frosting, fainting at the table. One by one, each participant fell until Kriv emerged as the last one standing, even continuing to eat after claiming victory. He was awarded the prized cupcake, which possessed the unique ability to render its eater invisible. With half an hour remaining before the big top extravaganza, the party decided to locate Candlefoot, the mime, to return his stolen voice, courtesy of the Kenku. Fleur proposed withholding the voice until they received something of equal value in return, while Mollie, Kriv, and Cypher opposed this idea. Well, did I? Kala staunchly supported it. Journeying to the ominous Hall of Illusions, the group encountered the voiceless Candlefoot. Mollie attempted to return his voice, seeking a promise of information in exchange. Candlefoot hesitated, prompting Mollie, influenced by Fleur's word, to extract information from the mime. She refused to return his voice until he made the promised exchange. Kala was taken aback by the sudden shift in behavior, whereas Fleur encouraged it. Following the return of his voice, Candlefoot expressed a desire to reunite with his love, Alyasha, that's a cool name. He disclosed that Mr. Light and Mr. Witch maintained a journal containing valuable information for the group. Furthermore, he revealed the existence of a Fey crossing within the Hall of Illusion before departing for the Silver Song Lake to meet his beloved. Wow, this is long. Venturing into the Hall of Illusions, each member embarked on a separate path in search of the Fey crossing. While separated, they were ambushed by a young girl donning a pig mask. The girl emerged from the mirrors and launched a relentless attack, with multiple copies, assaulting the party from various angles. Despite the chaotic encounter, the group managed to fend off the assailants while navigating the maze. Kala stumbled upon a large mirror, triggering a mental breakdown that prompted him to flee the maze. Valgrim identified the mirror as a Fey crossing, realizing it required a specific key to unlock. Kala, in a state of agitation, rambled in Sylvan about a shattered entity before Kriv intervened, carrying the distressed Kala in his backpack. As time grew short, the group hastened to the big tent extravaganza. Cypher dispatched his cat, Leo, for reconnaissance, but Leo was swiftly incapacitated. Believe me, Encountering the familiar figure of Tintagel, the magnificent and anxious magician, the group was sought for reassurance. Despite their efforts, Tintagel requested their company inside, a request to which they acquiesced. Within, they encountered Mr. Witch in a state of anxiety, as many acts had been cancelled, leaving him desperate for performers. Mr. Witch implored the party to perform, and after deliberation, they agreed. Seizing an opportunity while Mr. Witch was preoccupied, Mollie disguised herself as Witchlight Hand and slipped away. Thank you.
Thank you. That was great. Please take a D6 inspiration. And hopefully it comes in handy very quickly. All right. So, are you guys ready for your performance in the Big Top Extravaganza? I hope so. Because it's about to begin.
I'm a bit distraught about my cat.
I have a question about magical tinkering.
Yeah.
So it says it emits odor or non-verbal sound. For non-verbal sound, does that mean it can't create words, but it can create musical effects?
Absolutely. It can create musical effects. Just you cannot communicate
there you go, Fleur.
through it.
Yeah.
Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
All right. I will move your tokens just so that you can you will be looking at the performance. I'm missing one person.
Mollie's outside with the book.
Oh.
Right. Well, let's start with that. Mollie, what were you doing as you hear crowd just being wild inside, music starting to play? You heard Mr. Light muffled through the tent announce the start of the Big Top Extravaganza.
I managed to grab the book and sneak out. I am against the big top. The first thing I want to do is look around to see if I am being noticed or if everybody is preoccupied with the show.
Could you
inside
do me a perception check, please?
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Why aren't you rolling? Do what I want you to do.
Obey my commands.
You rolled like 100 times earlier.
I know. Now it's not wanting to roll, period. Okay, well, public roll. There we go. For the love of God. 13.
You're good. Nobody seems to notice you. And there's like a lot of people at the entrance of the Big Top, but other than that, nobody noticed you.
Okay, I want to open the book and look for any reference to this Fey crossing that is in the Hall of Illusion and the password that may be used to get through.
Okay, give me a second. I will give you the content of the book, and you will have to decode it.
Are you sending that through Discord?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And I will set to work on trying to decode that while they are doing their performance.
So you're gonna read that outside as they do their performance?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, as you all remember from last time, Mr. Light, flying through the air in some hoops, spoke to everyone, saying, "Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light. Prepare to be the light." He opens his hand and throws a wave of sparkling confetti in the air. Suddenly, all across the big top, 8 fairy dragons of all colors of the rainbow fly through the air from every corner of the tent, soaring over your heads and diving to pick up one of the hanging ribbons from Mr. Light's butterfly wings. You hear Mr. Light introduce each new act that takes the stage. You see a fire-breathing tiefling blow a stream of fire from the tip of a torch. Imp-like beams of flame and smoke emerging from the billowing mass to flit mischievously through the crowd before disappearing with a puff. You see a troop of acrobats spin, twist, and balance on all manners of mediums, from hoops to silk to small raised platforms, ending in a climactic balancing act on a tightrope. A falconer sends a bird of prey swooping through the audience. After every act, clowns putter about to help clean up and set up the next act, their playful antics keeping the crowd laughing. And everyone's clapping, everyone's laughing. Do you also cheer for the show?
Didn't we say we wait, is this our friend who is performing?
No, not yet. You saw a lot of different shows. It's been about 10 minutes now.
Ah.
They're really
Kriv,
good. Like how are we
Kriv
gonna
would be like deep in thought here during all this.
Kriv, how are we gonna make this like believable? Like I don't want to burst anybody's bubble, but they're good. We have like scraps of a show. Look how many people are there. I start pointing at like the crowd. Like I mean, we really need to get something like now. What's the plan again?
What?
Well, the show. We gotta make a show. We gotta, you know.
I think I'm gonna be like flipped up in the air or tossed or thrown or something. I believe I might be at risk.
I thought I was gonna throw our archer in the air and the archer was gonna shoot things.
Shoot what?
I don't know. Can't you make illusions for her to shoot at?
I mean, I was thinking of making her like, you know, sparkle or glow or something, but I can't make things, you know. It's gonna be hard, and this is all just last minute. It feels like we're just winging it.
Are we? If we are going on together, then I can ensure everyone's gonna clap.
You keep saying that. I'm scared.
I don't
not
plan
gonna
on going
bribe
up
them.
there, but I can help support you guys. I can make things light up or create sounds or visual effects that are static.
Can you create a sound every time she hits something?
I don't know what I'm gonna be shooting at.
That's what I
but-
mean. What are we shooting
maybe
at?
Juggle some daggers? I don't know.
Do you have daggers? Do you have daggers?
I do have some, yes. Let me see how many though.
I mean, you
Well,
have a dagger. you
Maybe I
can
could
use.
borrow some of your daggers.
I can
I mean-
throw those daggers in the air. You can shoot them with a bow.
Does anyone have an apple? I have an idea.
Yeah, I got it. Wait, give me a sec. Yeah, I got an apple in my bag. You want it?
Oh, no, it's not for me. Thank you so much, Carl.
Oh, okay.
However, who here's got balance? Someone that can hold good posture. I'll give you a target.
I'm a pretty good aim, so I think whoever has good posture should be safe.
Good,
Should-
Fleur. I'm so glad that you have volunteered.
Well, I'm sorry. What am I volunteering for?
This apple. I'm going to need you to balance it on your head. Don't resist.
How about we reverse it? Why don't you balance it on your head, and then I can be doing whatever bad idea you have.
I simply do not have the regal posture to pull this off. It's got to be you.
And then I throw both of you in the air.
I think she'd better stay on the ground, especially as the archer is aiming at the apple on her head.
As you guys are discussing this and the show is going on in front of you, it is not yet your turn to do your show. And Mr. Light approaches the middle of the stage, and now I present to you Burley, the Iron Bugbear, and his sensational feats of strength. And you see a big bugbear with a pumpkin on top of his head approach the stage. You all notice his striking resemblance to Hurley from when you were a kid. From the wings, you see a tall bugbear approach the ring, wearing dungarees and a helmet made from a jack-o'-lantern. He is covered in sandy blonde fur and packed with muscles. As he turns, you see a pair of teeny tiny bumblebee wings affixed to his back. He gives the crowd a shy wave. And Burley, carrying a very big chain on his shoulder, just sets it on the ground. And then just asks everyone to cheer in the crowd. And as everyone cheers, he lifts up the big chain over his head, wraps it around his chest, and then with a deep breath before flexing his arms, expands his ribcage and breaks the chain, and everyone starts cheering for Burley as you're all amazed by his strength. And you see from the back Mr. Witch approaching as well. Let me show you his portrait. Shown it very often. Now, says Mr. Witch, approaching from the back with a pen. Would anyone like to face off against the strength of Burley? Let's see who can lift those barbells up first. And you see on the stage 2 huge barbells. And he kind of looks at the crowd, looking for someone to volunteer.
Kriv just starts walking forward.
I think I'll
I
go up
could.
too.
They can't
He
move.
needs a pat on the shoulder to help him in his endeavor.
Okay, alright.
Cast guidance on him.
So Kriv and Cypher, you both approach the stage and everyone starts cheering for you. Where? You can do it! You can do it!
You're welcome. You're all welcome. Okay, Kriv, are you ready?
I would if I could move.
You cannot
I
move?
can't.
No, it's in combat mode.
Oh, is it? Let me check. Oh, it is. And you should be able to move now. Everyone should be able to move now.
All right, remember, lift with your legs, not your back. And I'll give him a slap on the back and cast guidance.
Alright. And you see in front of you a barbell that you can only think weighs more than 300 pounds. And Burley gets ready. Kind of like stretches his shoulders. You ready for this, tough guy? He's
ready.
addressing you, Kriv.
I don't say anything.
All right,
He's
everyone.
ready.
We have a shy one. Let's see if he can beat me.
I lean over to the gentleman next to me and go, side bet.
Give me a second. I will just send something over to.
Yes, thank you.
Kriv, I will need you to make a strength ability check, please.
Straight strength or athletics?
That's gonna be a strength contest.
Okay. Ability check. Normal.
Gotta roll as well. Really?
Oh,
Really?
Yep, really. Got a 1 on that.
Oh! I swear to God. Can I show the camera? No. I rolled a 2. So, as you both prepare to lift the barbells, everyone in the crowd is cheering.
What about his
Nothing-
D4?
Oh yeah.
I
From
do
guidance.
before, but isn't like a net 1 critical fail?
I'm gonna let
That's-
you use your guidance on a subsequent roll. You are both trying to lift the barbells up as strong as you want to, and nothing is moving, neither for you or Birdie. And so he just stops like, "Yeah, I told you they were heavy, huh?" And he wipes the sweat off his forehead and just, "All right, let's give it our best shot now. Please roll again your strength ability check, as you both failed." Use
15.
Okay. Plus your D4 if you want to add it.
Yeah, D4.
Sure. 1.
Yeah!
And you both start lifting the barbell up. You get it both to your knees, pretty much at the same time. Now it's all the way up to your chest. Everyone's cheering. There are some yelling, "Let's go, Dragon! You can do it!" And more people just cheering, "Burly, Burly!" And you both get it to your shoulder. And as you prepare to kind of keep it over your head, you manage to lift it over your head first, as Birdie just can't really get it up. And everyone starts cheering for you. And Birdie kind of sets it down and bows down to you and starts slapping.
Can I like throw it over here?
I'm sorry, what?
Throw the barbell over here. It's like
Yeah, okay.
just a
As you
bigger,
finish,
just some salt in the wound.
Wow. And Mr. Witch says, "Oh, looks like we have a contender for Burley." And kind of goes to whisper to you, "You know, if you're looking for a job, we could use someone with your strength."
Gabe just kind of like coughs to his nose.
All right, well, everyone, please give them a warm round of applause as they both regain their seats. And Burley kind of walks back to the back of the tent, his head down. And Mr. Witch as well. Just making sure
That was a bit
listening
terrifying.
DMs, 'cause I hear
That was a bit terrifying.
Mr. Light goes, "That was quite a feat of strength, but unfortunately, Candlefoot couldn't join us this evening. However, we have someone else to replace him. Please, in his main stage debut, give him a warm round of applause Tentagel, the Magnificent. And you see
It's our buddy.
not many people are clapping as they don't know him very well. What are
I'm
you
giving
guys
him the-
doing? Are you? Yeah.
Loud as
He's
possible.
Shouting.
He's like
Woo!
Huzzah!
Kriv is clapping very loudly with his strength.
You saw 3 clowns just like
Awkwardly.
pulling the barbell from the ground to the backstage, and having a hard time with it too. So you see a frantic young elven man in an ill-fitting earth tone suit. Tentagel's brow shines with sweat under the big top lights, but he starts performing a few tricks competently. Nothing special. Rabbits out of hats, endless handkerchief, that kind of thing. He doesn't have the same flair for showmanship as Mr. Light, but that comes from years of experience. He's not embarrassing himself, and that's enough. He seems pleased, but then you kind of notice that he turns scared again. His Adam's apple bobs as he swallows when he looks out at the crowd. And now, for my final trick, and he gestures with shaking hands to 2 goblins who are pushing on stage a wooden box with holes at both ends and a saw. I will cut in half a volunteer from the audience and put them back together without harm. May I have a volunteer, please? And the crowd goes quiet. Absolutely quiet. Nobody dares make a move or say a word.
I will volunteer.
Oh, I remember you. Thank you. Please make your way. Thank you. And kind of hear a few shy claps as nobody's really knows what's going to happen.
I whisper to Cal.
That includes
salt in
me.
half.
Sorry, what did you whisper?
Is he really gonna get salt? Is he really gonna get salt in half? So we'll have 2 Cyphers now.
Oh god, just 1 is already enough. This is gonna be a hell of a handle. Are we really letting him do this?
I
Why
mean,
not?
of course. Then I don't have to put the apple on my head if he doesn't stand back up.
Is Cypher walking away, or is he still with us?
Kriv
I
just
am on
gives
the
you a
stage.
stare.
Oh no, he's already there.
Oh, it's straight to the stage.
Brie, how do I say your character's name anyways? I don't know how to do it. Lotte?
Mollie, we're gonna finish that show, and then we'll see what happens with you sprinting to the Olive Illusions.
Oh, maybe. Maybe I'm just dumb.
I mean, that's your choice.
It's your choice to be dumb.
No, it's
What
your
are you-
choice to.
what
No,
are you
no, not to be done. It's your choice to run to the Olive Illusions. I'm not saying it's done.
Oh. Who said dumb? Did you say dumb? No, somebody said.
She called herself dumb.
Oh, okay. My brain mixed that all together in a stew.
Tintagel beams at you and pulls you on stage. He leans in close to you and speaks quietly so that only you can hear. Thank you. Thank you so much for volunteering. It's my first time doing this trick with an actual person.
I'm sure you'll do it perfectly well. You will do it perfectly well, right?
I hope so. Here. And he kind of pulls something out of his pouch and hands it to you.
What is it?
He's leaning in close to you and pushes a potion in a vial-shaped container into a pocket, into one of your pockets. About
Nice.
at your waist height.
Got it.
Don't move that. You shouldn't need it, but just in case.
You're not filling me with confidence, Tentagel.
It's just in case, okay? Nothing bad's going to happen.
Okay.
And,
My life's in your
well,
hands.
if something bad happens, the potion will take care of it. Don't worry about it. would you like to do an Arcana check?
I would love to. Am I going ethereal? What's happening here? Let's get ethereal. Sorry.
That's much worse than that.
Yeah, that's
Ooh.
true to form. 4.
The vigil. It's a potion of revivify. Okay.
Wait. I'm sorry, my friend. We appear to have had a failure of communication here, my friend.
And he turns to the crowd like, I just need to explain to him a few things. Don't worry, don't worry. He's sweating profusely.
You see, I have
Can
many
I-
plans today, and dying it's not amongst them. So I will have to respectfully bow out of this
Oh.
performance.
Do you really want the crowd to start throwing tomatoes at everyone?
Rather than die, yes.
You're not
Actually,
gonna
I
die.
would.
No, listen, okay? The saw is going to go into a pocket dimension as I saw you and I, okay? And it worked on mannequins and it worked on lots of other
Mannequins,
animals, okay? But in case,
not cats, I hope.
well, I may have experienced with a few cats, but they were all fine. Well, if the saw is going to go into a pocket dimension, you're going to be fine. But if by some miracle you're not fine, the saw will break the potion and it will revive.
I assure you, if you begin to cut into my body, I'll not hang out to enjoy the experience. Don't worry.
Please, everyone, clap for. What's your name, please? Remind me.
Oh, Cypher. Thank you.
Please, everyone, clap for Cypher as he is about to be cut in half. And he shows you the way to that crate with holes at both ends.
Okay, I would like to hold an action
Okay.
to dip the hell out the second I feel a blade touch my skin in any way.
Okay, yeah, sure. You're gonna be pretty restrained in that box, but yeah, okay, you can hold an action.
I would love to really pay attention to what this
I have no
beautiful
spec.
Tentagel is doing
I have no
and try to
spell
learn
slots.
from him.
I've got no tricks.
I want that
friends.
saw.
He wants the saw. Yes.
I want that saw.
That saw's mine.
The saw that pierced
It
Cypher.
has
All right, I'm ready.
it has runes on it that makes it go to a pocket dimension. That would be very helpful in learning.
None of you heard any of that, just to be sure. Okay? That was said
Alright.
to Cypher and only Cypher.
All right, do your worst, Tentagel. Do your worst.
And he raises the saw for everyone to see, so that they see that it's a real saw. Starts bending it, and everyone's like in awe. Let me check something real quick.
Looking
Yes.
up damage per second for a saw.
He starts cutting in the middle of the box.
Careful.
So far, you don't feel anything, and the crowd is at the edge of their seat.
So am I.
As he keeps on cutting, you don't feel anything. You don't feel the saw going through you. And the saw goes completely through the box. Everyone is like going crazy.
Me too. Hey.
They don't know what's going on.
Good job,
The box
Tentagel.
is clearly cut in half. The saw went through the box, and then we get out in one piece. And everyone is cheering. There's a explosion of of cheers and clapping.
I'm gonna sleight of hand the potion of Revivify out of that pocket and into another pocket.
Yes, please. Give me a sleight of hand check.
There it is. There's a step we know.
It was too easy.
Could you give me a stealth as well?
Yeah, but you know I'm gonna roll a 1 and a 3.
No.
Ooh,
Oh,
Nice. Well, there's a 3 in it.
Do the sleight of hand with the advantage because that's stealth check.
Nice.
Oh, that's all it's done.
Wow.
What was
That's
that?
right.
So much for those
Roll?
terrible skill checks. That was awesome.
no, it's the only good roll he's gonna get.
Oh, don't think so.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's how it's done. You get that potion wherever you want it to be. Please add it to your inventory.
I go to reach into the pocket that he put it in and go to reach out and say, oh, friend, you better look under the platform. I think your potion slipped out when I was getting into the box. That could have been a bad day, couldn't it?
Oh, I'm so glad it went well. God, that would have been awful.
All right, congratulations, Tintigel, you're a hit. I'm just going to go off the stage now and soil myself.
Give me 1 minute, okay? And my son is up.
Oh, that's all.
Cypher sits down next to Fleur and mops his rather sweaty forehead. Pardon me.
Oh god.
So how did that actually work, Cypher?
I have no idea. Something about a pocket dimension, bit of magic. Could come in handy, don't you think? But we wouldn't want to rob dear old Tintigel, would we?
If he had it made once, he can have it made again.
I mean, he does owe us for cheering him on and coming to the event to support him.
A point.
And being willing to get sawed in half.
Very true.
I have never been and never will be willing to be sawed in half.
Mollie. Sorry,
Yeah.
you go, Kent.
I'm not, that was it.
Okay.
That was me.
Mollie, what are you up to outside of the big top? Are you going to
So
the
Mollie
evolutions?
is furiously reading this outside of the big top, and she's read it 6 times, fully through, looking for patterns, bringing up the carnival map, and looking at all of the things that were mentioned. And then during her 6th read through, something jumps out at her, and she pops up, heart pounding, and she sprints towards the Hall of Illusions.
Okay. I will not change the map. Tell me what you're trying to do.
I get close to the Hall of Illusions and I stop, and my breathing is ragged, and I look around to see if anybody is near.
No, well, All of Illusion is always pretty dead, so no, nobody's really following you.
Oh, now she's caught in her Mollie self, wondering if she should go in and try this, or if trying this will suck her in and nobody else can get to her. And then she's also pondering the envelope that's in her, at the book in one hand and the envelope in the other, really wanting to know what it says, but not wanting, freaked out that it's there, and that the carnival, Mr. Witt, that the owners have this, and also really curious, but not wanting to invade another party member's privacy.
Give me a second, okay? Yeah, sorry, my son is having issues falling asleep. Okay. Okay.
She's going to take a deep sigh and to herself go, be smart about this. They're almost done with their performance. Just go get them. And she's going to run back to the big top and kind of sneak in and go backstage and wait for everyone.
All right. I'm so curious to see.
But I think I know the answer. God damn it.
Text it to me. I want to see.
You want to know, or do you want to wait?
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
All right. Well, after Tintagel leaves the stage, Mr. Light, goes back into the middle of the stage, and thank you, one and all, for joining us this marvelous evening. We do have one last act to replace Palasha's singing. If you would be so kind to introduce. Give me a second. And he walks over to all of you and asks, how do you want to be introduced? Do you have, like, a stage name?
Oh no. What do we call ourselves?
Come on.
Dragon Wing.
Just make something up. It doesn't matter. They're gonna clap either way.
The Secret Society of Lost Things.
Secret Society of Lost Things.
The Lost Ones. No, I like Cypher. Cypher's is better.
I like you. You have a taste for flair, for showmanship. And he goes back to the middle of the stage and says, all right, please welcome the Secret Society of Lost Things. And he waves at you as you take the stage. Please tell me, what are you doing?
I have no idea.
Yes.
I
Fleur,
wave to the crowd.
Fleur is just gonna walk up, like arms crossed, and just go and stand in the middle of the stage. And she's gonna ask Mr. Witch, she's gonna, I need a megaphone or a microphone, something to make my voice louder.
Yes, absolutely. And he touches you, and as he does, you kind of feel your voice moving a little bit when you speak.
And she's gonna turn to the crowd. No showmanship whatsoever. Like, this is the most flat thing you've ever seen. And she's gonna say to the crowd, you are all going to clap. And just wait a second.
I'm going to wave my hands behind my back and I can't say the word. Fuck it. The word. That's the one. Dyslexia's horrible thing. And behind me, it's 60 foot behind in the crowd. You're gonna hear a lot of really loud clapping.
Are these the audience right here? These two things?
Yes, there's also some on the left and right side.
Okay, so right here and right here, you're gonna see two massive black tentacles just appear out of nowhere. And if they can't, they're gonna grab onto the bleachers and just start shaking them violently. If they can't grab, they're just gonna start slamming into them. And Fleur's just gonna stand there and she's gonna go, I'm waiting for everyone to start clapping.
I'm terrified for them. Can you please roll intimidation?
Yeah.
With advantage.
Wonderful. 25.
And they start clapping. None of joy you see in their face. They are terrified.
Thank you. And the tentacles are gonna remain there. She's gonna keep them up there, and she's gonna step back and let everyone begin performing their act. Just as a reminder that if we don't clap during these performances, not louder than everyone else you've clapped for, they're just gonna remind everyone that they're still there. Yeah. Okay, go ahead, guys.
Are we the bad guys?
This is awful.
I think this is where we realize we're the bad guys. Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Is this like a? Wait, did everybody get the same email from Gab saying that this is a fake evil campaign?
Well, it's been often compared to Curse of Strahd in some dark, twisting ways.
Yeah, I'm seeing a pattern between the two here.
It's in a very different tone.
So, what are we doing?
So yeah, right now the bleachers are shaking. People are clapping. They don't know if they should be stopping or should keep clapping for you. And as you do that, you hear. Hold on. For something, give me a second. It's not working. You hear, as you start to shake the bleachers, you hear a distant thunder. Just. And the music around you grows a bit gloomier. What are you guys doing?
I will take out my bow and arrow and kind of look over just to see if anybody else is reacting to the big sound of thunder, and I will wait for something to aim at.
I run around the back of the stage. I didn't join everybody when they climbed. I'd like to whisper up from behind. Fleur, I don't think the tentacles are having quite the effect you expected.
Everyone is clapping. Is that not the intention?
I don't know if you noticed the little rumbling moment ago. I don't think the mood of the place is tipping for the better.
Fine. She's gonna make the tentacles stop shaking everything.
Okay.
They can still be there.
Yeah,
they'll
people
stop.
are still clapping, a little bit less intently, but yeah. You've scared them. Maeve, as you look around the tent to start shooting at some targets, I think the plan was maybe for someone to create some illusions.
Illusions, and I believe if Fleur was supposed to wear it to put the apple on her head because she has such great posture.
Yeah.
If you're looking for something to shoot, there are also two tentacles.
I
guess maybe I could save the day and kind of shoot at the tentacles.
I'm just gonna take
Be
some
the hero.
javelins out and just start throwing in the ground behind us. A couple spots. I have 4 of them, so I'll do 3. Just throw them there, and she can shoot the javelins that are in the ground.
Okay. There are 4 javelins sticking out of the ground. We have to shoot
I
them.
tell Maeve, try not to shoot the people. Wait, I got an idea. And I rummage through my bag and I take out pieces of parchment, roll them into balls. I hand him to Kriv. I'm like, throw in the air. She can hit that, right?
I can try.
He shrugs, throws it in the air, and he picks her up and then tosses her in there as well.
I try to keep my cool and my calm.
I'll make the little balls of paper glow in different colors or have a hue by using that word. Yes, the one. That's the one.
Prestidigitation.
It's yep. Repeating it is really gonna help
You
me
can always
fucking
cast
say
it
it.
in the chat, too.
Prestidigitation. That's the one.
See you Nimini.
Maeve, give me an attack roll to see if you can hit the pieces of paper flying in the air. And Cal, what are you trying to prestidigitate?
Oh God, you can actually conjure. You can give conjugation to that verb. Holy crap. Okay. Yep, not gonna try that one. I'm doing that verb. onto the balls of paper, and I'm going to make them glow into a different. Give them a hue or a color, since I can technically give an image, a glow, or a sound, so a light. So I'm gonna have it emanate a color, purple, blues, pastel colors, so that the crowd can see them more and give them more of a target feel than just a piece of white parchment.
Okay, and Valgrim, were you doing like pyrotechnics and things like that?
I would need. I can't do like pyrotechnics. I mean, I guess I can like. I have firebolt, so technically I could, but I think that would be more dangerous than it's worth.
Okay.
Probably.
Also, for my attack roll, I don't have a target to select without like harming.
Okay, just roll a d20. I don't remember what your attack roll is. Let me check. Yeah, you're good. It's plus dex plus proficiency. You start hitting the pieces of paper flying through the air pretty easily. I would like everyone to give me a performance check.
Oh God, no. Yeah, there it is.
Performance.
I got a 1.
What if I smile a lot and like, you know?
You got your 17. You're good.
Yeah, I was saying maybe
Oh,
like I can
I have
help
to-
boost up other people.
I have to use this thing, huh? Okay.
You have a -1.
Pass.
DC was
Ooh.
14, and you have made it. And
Barely. Half
you're
here.
fine. And the crowd starts cheering for you. Everyone seems pretty excited about your performance. Does anybody want to add anything to the show?
As she's falling, I can catch her and throw her up again. And this time she can hit the javelins on the ground, maybe, like at the very hilt of them or something, or I
Okay.
don't know what you call it.
Kriv, give me a strength. Well, not strength. Athletics.
Athletics.
And Maeve, give me another d20.
I do 3 on my athletics.
Yeah, you throw Maeve in the air, and she shoots her arrows at the tip of the javelins pretty skillfully. And now there's an arrow sticking out of each javelin. And you
Oh,
also
so elegantly.
you spot some of the crowd members get much happier, and some of them have little flowers in around their ears and in their hair. And Mr. Light approaches the stage. Wow, that was something. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Please clap for the Secret Society of Lost Things.
Yes. Clap.
Could you please make
Cypher,
those
I think we should get her down.
tentacles disappear?
Oh yeah.
And I'll
and
collect my
she'll make-
javelins.
They can disappear. She'll make them disappear.
I will also collect all my arrows.
I hope very much that you have enjoyed the performance. That concludes our Big Top Extravaganza. We hope to see you here again just before dawn for the crowning of our Witchlight monarch. Who will it be? Perhaps one of you. Enjoy the carnival. He raises his scepter in the air, and as the crowd applauds, the butterfly vane at its top spins just a little faster. And Mr. Light goes backstage. What are you guys doing? Everyone is exiting the big top. to the front entrance.
I
I
think
want to go
we
talk to our new friend because I want to study that saw he has.
Okay. He walks over to your group. I thank you, Cypher, for participating in this gloomy experience. I'm very glad it went well.
Oh, absolutely. It was my pleasure.
I looked for that potion. I didn't find it.
Yes, must continue. Valuable thing to lose.
It is very valuable. It cost me like a week's wage.
But now with this
Oh.
successful performance, sky's the limit.
Yeah, well, I hope they hire me for other performances. Thank you. I'm gonna
Oh, I bet
go
they
look
will.
for that potion again.
Okay.
Before
best
you
of
leave,
luck.
that saw you have, do you mind if I study it?
The saw. Yes, you can. Yeah.
I'm a artificer by trade, and maybe I can learn something from it.
Absolutely.
You can like Valgrim's eyes is just like wide open, like he is just wants to have it so bad.
He goes under the stage where he stashed all of his equipment, grabs the axe and brings it back to you. You know, the way to fool anybody when you're doing a magic trick is to let them examine your tools. So here, take it.
I'll take it and start looking for runes or anything that's etched into the material.
Roll me an investigation.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Well, it's not very hard to see that there are no engravings, etchings, or glyphs of any kind on the axe itself. On the saw, sorry.
Oh. On the saw itself, like the bladed part, or just the overall saw, like all of it.
All of it. The handle as well.
And am I able to feel any magic coming from it?
You'd have to detect magic to know that.
I can
don't
ritual
feel-
cast it.
Yeah, sure. You can take the time to ritual cast it. I would like everyone to also mark a short rest as you all
Ooh.
look at the Big Top Extravaganza that took about an hour.
Tintagel, oh Tintagel, I even heard about you through school. The great, magnificent Tintagel. How did you do that? That is awesome. I have a speculation. Did you bend space around his body? Is that how you did it? You have to teach me that spell. I've heard about time and space bending, but yours, the way you do it, it's so magnificent. And I lay it on thick. A real thick.
Try and roll a persuasion, but he says, well, you know, a magician never reveals his tricks. But let's see what your persuasion does.
Why can't I bring up my character sheet?
Mollie, you can also mark the short rest
Okay.
in case you weren't sure.
Where
Usually
is
I
the
should be
short
able
rest
to
on
right
this
click
system?
my character icon at the bottom right, edit character, and that pops up the character sheet, right? There's no like keep bind or anything.
You can double click
just
the
double
token too. And for the short rest, depending on which character sheet you're using, it's under the hit dice, or if you're using the new character sheet, I need to find someone that's using it. It's at the top, the little fork and knife at the top.
Okay.
It's called
Find it.
S rest with the old character.
Give me a second. Let me restart Forge because I somehow can't bring up my character.
Yep.
There, done. Sorry about that, everybody. There we go. Okay, what did you say? This persuasion?
Yes, please, persuasion.
Oh God. Of course.
What do you mean? Of course, it's really good.
I
It's a
know, of course it's
19.
good. I have like +0.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. If you can help me find that potion that I've misplaced, I will tell you how to do it.
You'll teach me how to do it?
No, I'll tell you how to do it. I cannot teach you.
Well, I'm a great student. Obviously, look at us. You know what school we're from? We're amazing and studious.
Honestly, you guys scare me a little bit. Your friend there just grew tentacles out of the ground.
They're just
Even
illusions.
Thunder
Don't worry about it. She is really good at illusions, though. But what you did,
Illusions.
that wasn't an illusion. That was real. Come
Find that potion
on.
for me. Find that potion for me, and I will tell you how I did it.
Okay, and then I jump off the stage and try to go look for the potion.
Okay.
What did I see for my detect magic?
Unfortunately, your detect magic did not detect any magic on the saw. You do detect magic on Cypher. You detect magic around all of the lights and all of the drapes around the big top are magical. They all have illusions on it.
I wouldn't be able to detect magic on Cypher. It's only 30 feet, so.
Oh, so yeah. Nothing on the axe.
I have no idea. I'm probably not there. I'm probably back with you, actually.
Yeah. You
I
would
wouldn't have
feel. You feel a bit of magic coming from. Well, Mollie has, I think, a few magical things on her. So does Lotte, I think. But you detect a little bit of necromancy from Cypher.
I just kind of glance back at him a little bit. You did say that the saw was enchanted, correct?
I did, or he did?
Cypher.
Me? Boy, the enchantment came from him. I'm not sure which. It definitely did not saw me in half. Of that, I'm sorry. He mentioned pocket dimension. Does that help?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I kind of look back over at him. I'm trying to learn how to create bags of holding. And learning how to create a pocket dimension would be very helpful. I'm sure you would enjoy having one if I would learn that enchantment.
Where is this conversation happening? I'm too far away to hear any of this, right? Yeah.
Yes, because you went under the stage to look for the potion.
Okay.
Mollie, you have reached a group.
I come up to Kriv because I notice everybody else kind of talking, and Kriv's off to the side, and I know he's as desperate as I am. And I just kind of like tug on his arm, and I'm like, I think I have it. I think I have it. We need to get to the Hall of Illusions. I think I have it.
Okay. And then Kriv is okay, and he starts walking to the whole illusions.
Well, let's go. Mind if I tag along?
Come on, let's go. And then somebody get Cal. Cal.
Cal, hop to it. Or at least come here.
Cal, we're leaving.
But he told me he's gonna tell me how to get the pocket dimension and the whole how he did it and everything, all that, if I find the potion and he
Mollie.
must have fallen.
Mollie walks up to Cal
What
and looks straight in his eyes. Cal, I have it. I think I know. I think I know the saying.
Cal doesn't give a fuck about the potion, gets up, his face completely changes from excitement to seriousness. Let's go.
All right, quickly and swiftly back to the House of Illusions.
I huffle and shuffle and puff and follow her.
Okay. All right. The map will change in just a moment.
By the way, anyone else notice where that lightning came from earlier?
I'm worried about that stupid lightning.
The thunder?
Very,
Yeah.
very frightening.
I think it might have to do with, on the map of the whole carnival, there's like a happy faces and sad faces, and it was going up, and maybe because people were scared, it maybe went. I mean, that's just my intuition here, but I feel like maybe it has
Good.
an impact.
Mollie doesn't wait. She sprints into the mirror.
I see this. I will move your token closer to the mirror so you don't have to do that labyrinth.
I had no intention of moving through there. Thank you.
I'm holding on to Kriv's. Do you have a cloak? Do you have a piece of clothing on top of all that, or are you just naked?
Pants.
He's got his backpack.
Pants.
I'm holding on to the backpack behind him, and kind of.
Are you tall enough? Because
Oh yeah, I'm normal height. I think.
Oddly enough,
I'm the short
Kriv
one.
is carrying a chest on his back, strapped to his back.
What the fuck? Is this a new thing? That he's been having that the entire
I've
time?
had this entire time. That's my
Entire
backpack.
time.
I have a chest that's strapped to the back of me.
Okay, I
posted it in
hold
chat
on
a
to
couple
the.
times.
Is it a mimic? Oh.
Hopefully
Oh,
not,
gosh.
because Cal has been in there a couple times.
True.
It's just not a
So-
very hungry mimic.
What's going on at the Hall of Illusions? What have you found out in that journal?
Okay, I'm gonna look so dumb if this does not work. I thought I had it, but I'm gonna look. I look at it, and first in common, and then in Sylvan if nothing happens in common. I go hither, thither, here and there, wander, yonder, show me where. Is it the thing? Is that the password?
As you say those words next to the mirror kind of lights up and starts
Oh my god.
swirling.
Groovy.
Holy shit! is
Oh
that
my
a
god,
thing?
it worked. It worked. Cal, it worked. Can I touch it just with my finger to see if it goes through?
I'd be
You're gonna
just
get
a little
sucked
careful. Maybe
in.
try something that can't.
What's this
Die
mirror supposed
first.
to do again?
I take something out of my backpack, just like, what do I have? Does anybody have anything that they are willing to just toss in?
Well, we never did use this apple, so here.
Okay, I toss the apple in. Does it go in?
It does, and it disappears. I will send you a message, Mollie.
What's
I figured it out.
Yes, you did. Congratulations.
Fuck.
so? What's the purpose of this mirror? We've asked.
Sir,
We've asked.
Ooh.
is the plane of the portal a one piece, or is it fragmented like the mirror fragmented before?
You see it as fragmented, but you've seen it before, so I don't think it affects you the same way it did.
So Mollie looks at the mirror, shocked that she has it, and based off what you sent me, I look to the group and I go, "Are we ready?" I mean, I don't know of any other Fae crossings, and this carnival is only here for 8 days. But I think if we go in until we find a way out, I think that's it.
This is a Frey crossing.
This is a Fae
Fae
crossing.
crossing.
This is our way in. This is our way to what we lost. But I think if we go in until we find a way out, there's no way out.
Kriv just walks in.
Yeah,
The
I follow him.
Oh my god!
He's determined to find his lost things, and it was in the Fey wild. So
Okay,
that's his
Mollie-
logic.
Mollie walks in.
So Kriv, you went in?
Yeah,
Yep.
I went right on his heels.
Well, I mean, I'm holding on to his backpack, so I guess I'm going with him.
Give me a few seconds.
And right as you're entering the portal, Kriv, you hear, "It's not where we're going, it's when."
Anything but carnivals, that's all I say. The road to hell is paved by carnivals.
Yeah, Valgrim's visibly like wanting to not go in at all.
I am standing many feet back and utterly confused as to why we have just ventured in.
Well, you guys can always stay here and enjoy the carnival while we go find our lost things.
Nah,
Maybe
I
we'll
walk
find
right
yours
in.
along the way.
Who is not entering? Or is everyone entering?
Fleur, I don't want to go to the Feywild again.
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 They'll need someone to guide them.
Are you going in? Are you going to leave me here alone in the mirror maze with the pig mask children?
You should come with. I feel like we'll get in trouble if we stay here. Something tells me they might know about this Fae crossing, and
Right? I will not stay here alone, so fine. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Oh gosh, that sounds like portal noises.
we
Sure.
Mist swirls in the mirror, blotting out your reflection. And then it shoots out, enveloping the group. As you look back, you're all surprised. You see, peering from around the corner is the worst of the worst. All 5 members of the League, Kelek, Skilla, Zargash, Zarak, and Mel, are watching as you enter the mirror, silently and amazed. They disappear as the mist overtakes your vision. The mist is all you can see now, and it swirls violently. 1, 2, 3 rotations. You seem to rush forward through it. And give me a second.
Boy, I can't wait to roll my new character.
I know, we're going to Feywild as level 1.
Yeah.
I know. I was sitting there pondering that exact thing when Kriv.
We're gonna
just
need to
jumped
talk
in.
about that level
I'm
1
like,
thing, maybe. We need some XP, okay?
Wait, we came with enough stuff. Like, we were planning on going to a carnival, so I don't think we brought much stuff with us.
Oh, we ain't got shit.
Kriv
We got
has
no provisions, no
everything.
food.
No.
Kriv has everything he needs. Because he's,
Oh, wow.
that's why he was
Whoa.
Yeah, I was
Give
about to
everything
ponder
yellow.
that exact same thing when Kriv jumped in. I'm like, I'm not leaving him to go in there alone.
Whoa, there's animations and everything.
Oh, I see
That's
what you
cool.
like.
That's pretty awesome.
We're gonna do a few breakout rooms real quick.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yay.
Never a good
Well,
sign.
You might
Nice
see my
playing
camera
this
still
character.
active, but you won't hear me anymore. I'm gonna
So, on a
grab
scale of 1
Bella.
to 5, how bad are we in? 5
fuck
being
are
10
you?
Animation
giraffes
doesn't
on the
look
other
too
side of this portal.
How screwed are we?
Hello, do you hear me?
Why does my token have drapes?
Jess, do you hear me in your chat?
I don't get it.
Yeah, but Jess, do you hear me in your chat? Jessica, do you hear me in your chat? Okay, good.
Quick, can
Perfect.
someone read
Just
lips?
want to make sure. So,
Yeah, for English first language speakers.
amidst the realm where mist
I learned that
glows
the
in
hard
air
way.
like a delicate waltz,
With the Romanian
your
guys.
gaze
Try to lip read Romanians with a thick accent
gets
speaking
engulfed
English.
in mist. You do not see your
Nah.
friends anymore. Oh,
What's he
wait.
saying, Cypher?
I have to go in breakout room on the
Hmm?
stream so
What's
that
he
people
saying?
don't see what I'm
I have
doing.
no idea.
We'll be right back.
I'm trying not to listen too much, but I mean, he's right.
Because I'm assuming we're in the Feywild now.
You do not recognize any of the stars in the sky. You don't recognize anything around you. And the person hugs you. Like, you seem shocked. Do you not remember me? I'm your old friend Molliver.
I don't seem to remember anything about this place.
It's been a long time. I didn't really expect you here. I was waiting for someone else. And he looks at you, Maeve. I was told to expect you, Hidewell. I didn't think you'd come with friends.
You were expecting me?
Yes, I was told long ago that on this date you'd be here. But who's your friend? Who? And as you guys are speaking, you all appear behind Maeve and Valgrim. Hidewell, can we talk a moment in private, please?
Sure.
This might feel strange. I'm sure you do not know me. I Has your father ever talked about me?
I don't recall the name or hearing the name.
Has your father ever talked about Valor's Call?
About what? Sorry, the skull?
Valor's Call.
I don't believe so.
Well, I'm part of that group, and so was your father. A long time ago. He left in quite a hurry, so I'm not sure you know much about this place or what we do. See, me and my friends, me and my colleagues, we're hunting a great evil through this land. Perhaps you can help us soon. And you see behind him a bow. It grabs it and gives it to you. The bow has red feathers, and it says, "Take this bow. It was your dad's. He was a part of Vader's calls too, a long time ago. I've got a mission for you, just like the ones you used to do, just like the ones he used to do. Sorry, if you're willing to do it."
Yes. I'm sort of taken aback mentioning my father, and so I grab I'll take the bow with the red feathers, and let him know that I'll do my best to help fight this, greater evil.
Your mission: go find and stop Akadon. He's been causing trouble for around here for long enough, and it's time to stop him.
Could you repeat his name? I didn't get that.
Akadon. I'll spell it out later if you want.
Thank you. Did you say stop him or kill him, just to be clear?
Well, we never gave clear instructions to your father. He always knew the best way to handle those threats. So I'll trust you can do it well.
All right.
Now, Valgrim, and he looks at you. I do have something of yours.
What is that?
You left it last time you were here. You really shouldn't be leaving without it. And he hands you a wand with a little cross on it. I'll tell you in Discord in a few moments what it is.
Okay.
You know, while you're here, and since Hidewell here is going to go after Akadon, you might as well try and find the watch. I think Akadon has it, or at least part of it.
And he's speaking to me still about the watch. I do remember seeing, I believe it was a Harengon with a watch. That's one of the only things I remember.
Yes, Akadon is a Harengon, just like your friend right there. He points at you, Cal.
I wave.
Well, I really should be going. See, I'm not supposed to be here for long. You're in the present, and I'm supposed to be in the past. And without giving you much, without looking at you much, it just jumps down from the clouds away, 100 feet down. And you see it just land perfectly safely at the bottom. And starts walking away into the mist.
Impressive.
Let me just give information about the items. Okay.
Hey, Cypher.
Oh,
so sorry
goodness
about
gracious.
all those links.
Just about jumped out of my skin.
I'm sorry.
All right,
I didn't mean to
it's all
scare
right.
you. Can I talk to you?
I believe you're already doing so. Please continue.
Can I talk to you privately? I don't know if you want everyone to know.
Even better, a secret. Let's go.
Okay, come over here.
All right.
So when I took that journal, I was opening it and reading it, and something fell out of Mr. Witch's journal. It was a letter addressed to you. I haven't opened it. I promise I didn't read it, but here.
And where exactly did you just say you found this? No, wait. It fell out.
It was in the journal. I just opened the journal to read the pages and try to figure out the password, and the envelope was just right there.
And you've handled this letter already. Touched it with your fingers, have you?
Well, I've touched the envelope. I haven't opened it to read your letter. Trust me, it was very tempting, but I have not read it.
Well, you haven't dropped dead, so perhaps it's safe. All right, I'll pick it up. Please do let me know if you start bleeding from anywhere you're not supposed to. All right? Wait, can I check this letter for traps?
Yes, roll investigation. Please.
After all that blab in my mouth? Okay.
Mollie, did you trap it?
I didn't trap it. I didn't do anything to it. Mollie gets nervous. She's just nervous baseline.
Well,
I didn't
there's
do
just
anything
the
to
normal thing that happens. Oh, it didn't even roll. What happened?
I think
I'm
that
trying to be
PM
honestly
giant private.
dishonest. I mean, when I went in there were so many things to take, but I only took the journal.
You said investigation, right?
Yes. It seems you rolled privately. Okay.
I don't know what happened.
The letter is on some fine parchment in an envelope. You examine it quickly and do not find any traps on it. I have sent you the content on Discord.
Oh boy. Gotta do me some reading.
Let me know once you're
That-
done.
That item gave me a good little chuckle.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I
that
tried
gave
to
me a good
craft,
little chuckle. That was
or-
funny.
Or at least find items that fit everyone.
All right, Mollie, would you like to hear something interesting?
Yeah.
Cypher Prometheus. First of all, they've got it backwards, but I never tell. I've heard tales of a young soul much like my own past, walking through shadows and light. You've lived a life full of twists and turns, haven't you? Always on the move, a trick here, a whisper there. It's not easy changing shadows into something bright. That was clever. The Feywild, it's a place of magic, of wild chances. It reminds me of us, of carnivals and secrets. You, with your clever hands and quicker wits, might just find what you're looking for. In this little gift, a cloak that used to belong to your father as a young adult before he made so many bad decisions. Tell me about it. You'll find a piece of that magic. Let it hide you. Let it change you. Like you've always changed to fit the world. Maybe, just maybe, you'll find a way to turn luck your way for good. Keep moving, keep dreaming. The best stories are the ones we make when everything seems lost. With a nod to your journey, Mr. Witch.
He knows we took it then?
And as
He was
you
expecting us to take it.
and as you finish reading the letter, it violently unfurls into a cloak.
Oh, goodness.
You
New
can find
drapes.
it. You can find it on D&D Beyond. I sent you the
I sure
details.
can. Oh,
And with all of this, we'll
gonna be
take
fun.
a short break. As I need to
Oh, this is
Face.
And then whatever your
1d6.
whatever your dice roll is, yeah.
19 AC at this level does not suck.
we
That's
are
pretty
back
good.
Yeah.
on the stream.
Damn.
Does
Hey
anybody
Kent,
have
when does
questions?
this? Yeah, when does this D8 inspiration expire for me?
It does not.
It doesn't. Okay.
But it
Oh
does
shit!
not
I got
stack
max
either.
as well.
I think you rolled that wrong.
Did I? What was it? So
No, I
It
did it right.
definitely does not look.
Send me a DM when you are ready for an import. But just let me know. See that Brie, you're ready.
Yes.
Kriv's ready.
Also, do I have to attune to my item?
I'm giving you free attunements right now because those are special magic items. So you can go ahead and mark them as attuned on your character sheet. I think one of your magic items does not require attunement.
That
That's how
Kriv,
it's supposed to
it
look,
doesn't
but
say
without
it.
the period.
Okay, you are really heavy.
You
there.
got max anyways.
Hey, cool. So that's an extra 9 HP. So I was at 9. I'm at 18. How the fuck is that even
You're
possible?
not at 18. Oh yeah.
I rolled a 2, so
I rolled a
the
1.
average.
Don't worry.
on a D10.
Then you would go 5 plus 1 for the average, I think.
Yeah, I
Right?
went 6. Yeah. I checked first, but yeah, 2.
Brie, your character sheet in Foundry is up to date. Please check it out and let me know if it's okay.
It is good. Everything is looking good. I got my spells.
Let me do Ash. Mollie.
I'm also good to be uploaded.
Okay, Mollie, you're done.
Okay.
Have a look. Let me know if there's anything wrong. Miss Hidewell, you are good to go.
Thank you.
Does anybody have questions about the level up? Let me do Kriv.
Oh, I'm so fucking dumb.
Why?
I took a spell that I forgot I automatically get with my race.
Oh, just go change it and let me know. I'll
Yeah, I'm gonna go change it.
No worries. You're not dumb. Everyone makes mistakes. So, Carl, your HP.
Yes.
Go check.
I had max plus my con, which is plus con 16. Con 16 is plus 3, so 9 on the original. That's what I had, and then I rolled 6. 6 plus 3 for my con. That's another 9. 9 times 2 is 18.
You do not count the Constitution yourself. It is done automatically on the character sheet.
I know, but I don't know how to do it, and
Yeah,
I overrode to 18.
I'm going on your character sheet, and then we'll show you.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, man. That happens all the time. I do that like 10 times a week.
Yep.
Serious.
Honestly, it's a system that's not built really well.
It is not. It's not the user's fault. It's the way
it's
the thing
not.
is put together.
So,
Like I'm so used to doing pen and paper that like I like B&D Beyond as reference point, but I'm not used to the character sheet. I'll be very honest with you.
Cal, do you have +3 in Constitution?
I do.
What the
Put a
fuck?
put a shit ton in con, my friend.
Alright,
Yeah.
so, as a wizard, your initial HP was 6. And
Plus
then,
3 with con.
yes,
That's nice.
but when you look in the manage hit points box,
Uh-huh.
your rolled HP was going to be 6. And then it's going to calculate automatically the +3 to your Constitution. As you
Okay.
level up, that +3 is
Hey,
going
son.
to become +6.
There's no chicken in here.
And you have to modify that rolled HP
To what?
sum
12?
up what you just rolled. So yeah,
Okay.
12 in
I
the rolled
see.
HP. And that's why I said keep a log of your level up HP, just because
Yeah.
D&D Beyond won't do it for you.
Okay, so that's good. Okay, there's a few things we're gonna need to look real quick. The thing that you gave me,
Yes,
does it automatically add the thing that it does to the thing that it does?
it does.
Okay,
Let me go see your inventory.
I added it.
It has to be attuned on your character sheet. At the bottom, I will mark it for you.
Attuned.
Yes.
Under equipment?
Yes, at the bottom, under inventory, on your character sheet itself, at the bottom, there's attunement. You have 3 attunement slots. So it should automatically add. Because if I unequip it, yeah, your spell save and spell attack go down. So it works.
Okay.
Yours, Cypher, I'm not sure if it's applied automatically because it is situational.
Yeah.
And I wish I could make situational magic items work, but they don't.
That doesn't. I'm fine.
Alright, let me re-import Mollie.
I know how to use it. I'm good.
You like it?
Heck yeah, are you kidding?
I leave the design up to you. So if you want to have some fun with Midjourney, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mid-journey up a homunculus servant.
So that works.
Cal, let
But
me
I
know
got some
when you're
time
ready
before I can
for
make it.
Yeah, the whole spell thing on like the fly is kind of fucking me. I'll figure it out later. I can't like go through the dozens of spells and figure out what I'm gonna pick. So I'll do that another time. We're good.
Okay. All right. Well, might need to.
Yeah, we are in a dangerous Feywild.
Yeah, I won't cheat. I'll pick while we're like continuing to play. I'll look through the spells and pick one. But like, I don't want to stop the game to do that for everyone, right?
I'll import you right now just so we get your HP and
Cool.
other
Thank you.
things. Kent, I think you did your own import.
I'm good to go.
Thank you. It's just like if you know
Whoa.
how Foundry works.
Do I? Dear God, I don't think I do.
Now, do what the hearts next to our names update?
Oh,
Yes,
wait!
look
Before
at
you
that,
import
okay?
me, sorry.
I'm gonna press the magic button on my stream deck. Give it 5 seconds, and the hearts should update.
Woohoo!
Yes.
25, Kriv?
Yeah. I get a d12 each time I roll. Barbarian.
They actually all have decently high health for.
I've had level like 5 wizards with less health than this.
Speak for yourself.
So,
Valgrim, you rolled max HP, I think.
I did not.
No?
I just have a +3 in my con, and I have a 1d8.
After the game, I'll just go over everyone's character sheet to make sure everything's okay. But right now, I trust all of you. Yeah, well.
Of course, I got like 13 AC, so I'm gonna need this 25 HP.
So, let me explain what's going on. As you all saw, someone jumped down from a very high causeway and not get hurt. You see mushrooms on the side of the causeway that could be a way to make it down. But in the distance, you see a great balloon made of patchwork material. It spins out of control as though punctured, causing the wicker basket that hangs from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing into the fog to the east.
Can I look at these mushrooms and plants and do a nature check to see if they would be anything of use to us if I were to harvest?
Yes. Give me a nature check, please.
So are we like on a bridge or a wall?
Yes. You're on a crumbled up bridge. Those mushrooms are very colorful and seem to glow in the dark. You do not think they would be safe to eat. However, they seem to be very sturdy to hold your weight.
Would I know from that roll if I were to like pick one root, if it could still retain its illumination to be a light source?
It doesn't seem to emit a lot of light beyond 5 or 10 feet.
Okay.
It's just visible in the distance. It's not much of a light source. However, you do not really need a light source right now. It is twilight. Who has the highest passive perception? Mollie
Not
and
me.
Maeve. Would like both of you to do a perception check.
Dirty 20. Wow.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Oh, and nat 20.
Nat 20.
I see everything.
I'm going to introduce a system in the game called Scouting, and you'll know why in a few moments. Maeve, I'd like you to roll a d4 with advantage. So just roll 2d4 and we'll pick the highest. So that's a 4. All right. I will let you know later what that means. What do you guys do?
So you're gonna let us know later what that perception check was for?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I carefully look at the mushrooms and how they're placed, and I will make my way down very carefully because it seems pretty high.
It is 100 feet high.
These mushrooms are definitely sturdy. I think we could all climb down them.
So I will start. I kind of look around and I'll say, "Are we going? Are we going? Yeah."
Yeah.
Well, we're not much
Fair
use to standing here.
Is there another option? Where else would we go? Please tell me.
Right, so I will make my way down the mushrooms.
As you
Do
set
we have
foot
any
on the
rope?
mushroom- Well, let's see what happens with Mollie, with the Maeve first. As you set foot on the mushroom, it is slightly squishy, but does not give way with your weight, and you seem to be able to make your way down without too much trouble.
Clever. All right, I'll follow.
Okay. All right. Cypher, you make your way down safely as well. You can put your token.
Mollie will go.
I'll follow Mollie.
All using the mushrooms?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd like to just quickly scan this area before the others get down, just to see if I see anything immediately dangerous to us.
Give me a perception check, please.
Sir?
As more of you are going down, the mushrooms start to slightly vibrate. Lotte, as you step on a mushroom and then step on a different one, the one that you just stepped on starts to shrink.
Oh. Shrink in the sense that, like, it's getting shorter, or shrink in the sense that I'm about to fall off this thing?
It's the mushroom that you were previously on that starts shrinking on itself.
Ah, so not my problem. And she's just gonna continue back down.
Might be Stream's problem because he's not paying attention to anything. He's just staring at this necklace on his wrist.
The perception check. You see in the distance a giant crane, a big bird, kind of just chilling in the water. It does not seem to notice you yet. You do not see any danger.
Where is it at?
The crane is around here.
Okay.
Like the bird crane, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we able to jump down on the mushrooms that are remaining, or are all the mushrooms remaining shriveled up and we're stuck on a 100-foot ledge?
There are still mushrooms remaining, but they are further apart from each other. So I will have you make a athletics or acrobatics check to go down.
I will do something. Doop. That works. I can rabbit hoop. 10 feet.
It is 100 feet high.
No, I'm not jumping off. I'm
Okay.
using rabbit hop to bridge the gap of the longer in-betweens. I assume if I can
Okay.
jump 10 feet in the air, I should be able to do 10 feet forward as well, right?
Yes, and I will give you advantage on your athletics or acrobatics check.
He's nicer than me.
Trust me, we know
wait.
Ken.
Advantage,
That's not what
advantage.
Yeah. I'll do it. Okay, that's better.
Oh, the DC is 13,
Ah!
and you make it down the mushrooms safely. Kriv, what are you up to?
Well, like I said, he wasn't really paying attention. 'Cause he's
So-
staring at this necklace.
You're all alone on that 100 feet high collapsed bridge.
But,
And
yeah,
as you
he'll-
look down, you see all your friends waving at you.
He's gonna get super angry and just rage right now. And then go down.
What happens when you rage?
What happened in rages? He's gonna freaking roar as he rages. As like loud as he can get.
And-
Oh.
And just charge down those mushrooms.
As you do, as you rage, as you yell and like show that you're angry, the mushrooms, they're not shrinking, they're withering.
No.
They're turning black and don't seem very sturdy anymore.
I guess I will try to get down those mushrooms as fast as I can.
Give me a athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics, no advantage.
No. I'm debating on giving you a disadvantage, so.
Well, I would have an advantage because of rage. Right?
Well,
Strength based. That's what I wanted to play.
no.
Barbarian.
Just because those can possibly not withstand your weight.
Yeah. So, normal?
Funny, we climbed yesterday in Strahd, and now we're climbing today again.
On Strahd we climbed up, now we're climbing down.
So
Hey
it's
DM,
a
remember
bird.
that spell that I didn't have the time to take while we were making my character?
Yes.
You get thought of one.
How metagaming would it be if I take Featherfall right now?
It wouldn't be because you were 100 feet high when you chose it, so it's okay.
No. I'm not. You're fucked, bud.
So, normal, I'm guessing. Oh, God.
4.
Everyone, you see Kriv falling. Straight on. Falling to the ground. Let's see how much damage that is. Unless someone does something about it.
I might be.
Okay. So,
And do you have inspiration or something like that?
I actually do. What was it? I think it was a D6, right?
Because I have 3 dice in my hand.
Funny thing is,
I have D6. I have a D6 inspiration, I think.
I was thinking about taking the feather token too as one of my infusions.
So, +3. That's
You
14.
make it. You're able to go down quickly enough before the mushrooms start to wither too much, and you grapple their vines that are still dangling, and
Okay.
you make it down. No damage for you.
And I'm just going to go
Good,
to a tree
because
and start hitting it.
The only thing I had was spare the dying.
Of course. Revive me later.
As the
So
last
Kriv
of
is
your-
hitting a tree.
Yes, I am hitting a tree.
As
My bare
Kriv
fist.
starts to hit a tree very loudly, the giant crane that you see reveals itself and launches itself into the air with wings that stretch 15 to 20 feet across, displaying a majesty that contrasts with its predatory nature. Sticky mud squelches beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out of pools of rippling water, half hidden by thick fog, and purple mushrooms cling to rotting logs and stumps scattered throughout the marsh. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before they're snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Mollie, can you give me a nature check, please?
Okay.
If someone else has proficiency, go for it. I assume Mollie does.
Yeah, I have proficiency in nature. 14.
You notice on all the trees around you that at a certain point, maybe 4 feet high in the tree, under that line, the tree is soaked. Above it, it's dry. So 4 feet
soaked?
above where the tree is at the ground, it's wet.
Okay, and then the rest of the tree is dry.
Yes.
Would I know what that is? And Kriv is hitting this right now.
Something, yes. It's a very wet wind. Something got all of those trees damp at the same time. All of them.
Kriv, are you okay?
He's continuing to hit the tree out of anger.
Mollie places a hand on his shoulder. Kriv, look at me.
He'll stop and look.
Hey, look at me and take a deep breath.
His eyes are like blood red.
I'm gonna hold each side of his face. Kriv, come on, take a deep breath.
He does as instructed.
Let's calm. First off, that tree has something weird on it, and I don't want you to get sick. Second, what's wrong? What caused you to lose it?
He raises his left arm, and you see a necklace hanging from it that wasn't there before.
What is that?
It's a necklace. It's like a bronze. It's a bronze necklace, a bronze chain, holding like a tooth, particularly long tooth. And he says, "I can't even say the name of it. It's Naivida's tooth."
What is that? What is that for?
Naivida's my sister.
Oh, Kriv.
As we passed through the gate, I caught glimpses of how it happened. I think.
I can see why you were so angry. I'm sorry.
He just continues to stare at the tooth.
I'm gonna place a hand on his wrist. Hey, we will figure this all out.
But I know the being, demon, fiend, whatever that did it, had 6 fingers on each hand, 6 toes. And he kind of gets a bit angry again, thinking the thought, and punches the tree again.
Hey, Kriv. I promise you that I will do everything in my power to help you get revenge. But there's something weird on these trees right now, and I need you to not get hurt.
He'll do his best to calm down and let the rage pass.
Is the crane still circling?
The crane took off. It's no longer there. And you've hit that tree enough that it falls in the water. And inside of the trunk of the tree, you see that it is fully rotten.
Sounds about right.
When you describe the tree being wet, because I rolled the same number, were you describing one specific tree or all
of the
specific
trees?
That's what I had fucking understood. Okay.
So the crane flew away, and all of these trees are now rotting.
Or were they before? Done that way before.
I don't think it has anything to do with the crane. I think there's flash floods. There's something that raises the whole area's water level in an instant, or at least periodically. Look at all the trees. All of them have the same markings at the same height, and they're all wet. And if it's wet now, unless nothing gets dry here, it means this was recent. Wait, is that why everything's 100 foot? And then I look back at the little causeway we had. Is that why? Because this whole thing is flooded usually?
Can I use speech of beast and leaf to try to speak to these trees and figure out why they're wet and what happens here?
Sorry, I was replying to a DM. Repeat that for me, please.
Can I use my Furbolg trait, speech of beast and leaf, to communicate with these trees and try to figure out what happens here?
Yes, but if I remember correctly, I don't think they can reply, can they?
Let me see.
Let me check your character sheet.
You can communicate with. Oh. You have the ability to communicate in a limited manner with beasts and plants. They can understand the meaning of your words. Oh, though you have no special ability to understand them in return.
So yeah, you could try and give instructions to living plants if you want to, but in terms of getting information back,
that is a higher level druid spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Else, Lotte, your detect magic.
Yes.
You sense necromancy a bit everywhere. Nowhere specific.
Necromancy everywhere. Like the whole earth and
start hearing in the distance several voices. They seem to be singing. And the singing grows louder.
what direction are the voices coming from?
Northeast.
And are they any good?
I don't feel like singing it.
I'm just gonna follow Mollie. Mollie.
I feel like it's a shame that you don't feel like singing it though.
Kind of agree. That's a missed opportunity.
Can she tell what direction it was coming from?
Around here, where I'm putting it now.
Where's the ping? Oh, I see.
There it is.
Zoom all the way out.
So
See ya.
northeast.
Should we go?
I think we should head northeast. Maybe keep an eye out for a few things, but just intuition is saying we should go that way.
Okay. Let's go. Kriv, you ready?
He's following you, but he's been remaining quiet.
Well, I get the feeling that Fleur just wants to kill somebody.
That may be true, but we also can't just stay here, so.
I mean, it's none of you guys, if that's any reassurance.
Keep
Not
in mind,
particularly.
if we were to find a place to hunker down for an hour, I could get my cat back. For now, I'm fine, but we'll see.
If we wanted to... Yeah, if you ever want to hunker down, I kind of want to eventually try to forage stuff for my herbalism kit.
For no particular reason, maybe we should, I don't know, like hold an action, maybe take out a weapon and keep a keen eye out, and she's just gonna kind of like have an Eldritch Blast prepared in case anything startling happens.
I will have my new shiny quarterstaff ready.
Weapons.
I
How
will need everyone
Oh,
to roll
man.
a stealth check. Give me a second before you do it.
You got
Stealth check!
That's a high DC.
I love that. I love it so much.
it. I'm not very
I got a 4. I'm not very stealthy.
Oh,
Ooh, and that 20.
Not help.
Just missing Molly. I don't think yours worked.
Mine didn't work. Damn it. Okay, let's.
Yeah, you have to
shoot
click
for
on your
that.
portrait and the.
It's
Oh shit.
It's
That's
still-
okay. We had a lot of high rolls.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Failure.
What?
No, but I think it's a success. It's just because Mollie's first roll was a 17 and didn't count. But you're good.
I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah. It is a success as you walk, trying to avoid the puddles of water everywhere.
Except for Kriv, he's just walking through everything, crunching on every twig he comes across.
You see in the distance 7 Harengons just marching. But they have not noticed. And following them is a giant snail. And they did not seem to notice at all.
I don't
Where are
like
they at?
this.
Would I recognize their outfit or their demeanor? Does their appearance ring a bell?
Are they
Snails
sleeping?
have outfits.
They all have
It's a fancy
clothes
suit.
that have blue hues on them. But
Okay.
no, you do not recognize them.
Where are
I'm
they?
missing a maze.
Can we like see if they seem happy or nice to the snail, or have they captured this? I don't think.
Nice to the snail? Absolutely not. They are not nice to the snail. The snail does not seem to like the way they're behaving with him. With them, yeah. They are singing a happy song. I'll sing it for you.
Let's go.
They are singing.
Gonna eat a snail. Gonna eat a snail.
With sticks and stones we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes, but none among us can compare to one Willie Swift and stand-up care. Scarf that's glorious, thief notorious, his deeds are truly meritorious. With a wink and a grin he'll show his cunning, a flash of his scarf, he'll take off running. Quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing, gasping, grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll puff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Agadon Longscarf, Brigand Prince of Prismeer. And because my pronunciation maybe not is the best, I will put the song in the chat.
Did you say Agadon, like the same person that Maeve needs to kill?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I heard that one correctly.
Maeve has
Can
to kill a
I?
prince.
The Prince of Prismeer, is that what
I heard that as well. Yeah, I heard
You
that.
should- I feel like it's a great mission for me. I feel like
I think it needs to be a
Rethink their
toppling of government right there. A little rebellion, you know? Revolution.
With the knowledge that the snail is not being treated right, while we're still hidden from them, can I use my speech of beast and leap this time to influence the snail to like climb on one of them and suction onto them really hard?
Very good question.
And
Let me check something.
emit as much slime as possible.
It does not have a range, and it doesn't specify. So, be creative with it. Tell me, how are you trying to communicate with the snail?
Okay, so hidden, I see the snail, and I'm wanting to communicate through them. They can understand the meaning of my words. And communicate through them. They are not being nice to you. Grab onto the nearest one, and I want to like guide him to climb up. It's a giant snail, so I'm assuming that he can slime up this Harengon's length and like grapple on with. Snails have that, you know, the little, what are they called on the bottom of
Tiny
them?
tendrils.
Yes, to kind of the tiny ones though that are the sensors at the bottom that help them move through everything. Kind of grab onto them and do like a slime thing, just to not to necessarily hurt them, but to more startle them and piss them off.
Okay.
Kill him.
I like it a lot. It's really cool.
Snail, use lime.
Because the way you're communicating, they might hear you communicate with it as well. They might not understand what you're saying, but they might know where it's coming from. So I'll do me a nature check to see if you can like disguise your communication to be just sounds of nature.
Okay.
You're pretty far, so
10.
oh. Okay. The snail is currently held by two Harengons with ropes and kind of twitches and tries to see where the noise is coming from, but can't really figure it out. And starts to fight off against the two brigands in the back, and jumps on top of one of them. Let's see. Yeah. He just completely crushes one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The other one was holding the reins, gets pulled on the ground, and takes a little bit of damage as well, and is prone.
Maybe you shouldn't be mean to giant snails.
Guys, do we want to
And
try to get information out of these guys? Because I think now would be our chance.
the brigand that is in front of everyone, it seems to be dressed a bit differently. Turns back and is like, what is this? Just control him. And two of the other brigands are taking out ropes from their backpack and trying to restrain the snail.
I mean, do what you want as long as you keep one of them alive to ask about this person you have to kill.
Mollie does not like seeing
How very compassionate of you.
animals and nature being harmed, so she's gonna pop out with her quarterstaff and say, "Hey, leave him alone."
Okay. All right. I will need everyone to roll initiative.
God fucking damn
Give me
it.
a second.
Kaboom.
Counter.
So are the people that are hidden still hidden?
That is a great question.
Yes.
Is it?
Yep.
Are we hidden? Us?
Yeah. It's not necessarily combat yet. I just need everyone to be in initiative.
Oh,
The snail spits fire! No,
God.
nothing but toasted bunnies.
I'm going from fighting with a bunny to killing bunnies.
Hey, man. Don't judge us by our fur, okay?
I'm gonna have to
Harengon.
apologize.
Really popular right
I'm
now.
gonna have to apologize to Nelly or Monday.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
popular right
you
now.
need to kneel and raise your hand in the air like this.
Like a significant percentage of all player characters are Harengon these days.
Really?
Got 3 or 4.
Lotte, what are you doing? Are you staying hidden?
So many.
Definitely staying hidden. Would I still be able to hold an action like hold Eldritch Blast in case they attack some not
Yes.
anyone, but in case they attack one of the 3 people near me?
Okay.
If they're
yes.
just attacking Valgrim, Mollie, or Kriv, then she's not gonna do anything.
Okay. Ready in action takes your reaction.
Guess I'll go fuck myself.
So yeah, you're doing that. Any
Awesome.
movement?
No. It's all on turn there.
Maeve.
I already in action. I don't necessarily want to.
What is the trigger?
If one of us is like discovered or seen, or because is Mollie, Kriv, and are they far enough that they haven't been noticed yet?
No, I believe Mollie came out
Oh,
and
she
said
yelled,
that
right.
let go of that snail, and so Valgrim and Kriv are spotted as well. These are next to Mollie.
Okay, so if they attack
Oh.
either of the three, I will shoot them with my fancy new bow.
Okay. All right. Any movement?
I guess maybe I'll like stick to the shadows a little bit, but still stay fairly far away, but in range to actually reach them if I do shoot.
Let me check. You have a long bow now, so you are in range. There are plenty of ways for you to hide. I believe you can do that as an action as well. So.
Okay, so I will move up a little bit and hide.
You won't be able to use a reaction if you're trying to hide them, because it is your action to hide.
But isn't a reaction a bonus action?
No.
Oh. Okay. So
You
I
don't
will.
seem to agree, Kent. I'm curious to see what you think.
I don't disagree at all.
Technically, you would have cunning actions as a level 2 rogue, but you did not take a level 2 rogue, you took a level 1 fighter.
Okay, so I'll just be really sneaky about it then. Because, I mean, can I just try and just move in a very sneaky way and try not to get spotted without officially hiding?
I have to remember
Or am I
how
asking
that...
too much?
I'm actually going to defer to... Kent, can you help me with that ruling, please? How do you do it in your game with the hiding and combat? It's not something I've come upon often.
Okay, so the ruling is if they roll a stealth roll and it's above my general like search DC for the train. So say this train's about DC 12. They roll a stealth roll, their roll is higher than the people just basically looking through the train, then they're hidden. Then it takes an action to look for them, or your passive perception has to beat their stealth roll.
Okay.
As they come into visual range. So that's how I do it.
And
I let
would
people
the
hide.
action just give advantage?
No. I make them use the action. You have to use an action to hide. The reason for that is if you don't, you take what being a rogue is and kind of make it disintegrate. It would be awesome if we could all hide as a bonus action or whatever, but that's what makes them special, so we don't want to.
So what I'll say is, as long as you're not moving, you don't have to use the hide action right now because you are already hidden. But if you want to move and hide again, you're gonna have to use the action.
Okay, but you said my longbow would reach, if anything.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just do that then.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's the dead one. Kriv. You are spotted, and the brigand that is in front of everyone kind of stares at Valgrim, Mollie, and you, and says, "Hey, you there! This is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue."
Oh.
Oh,
I
no,
appreciate that. I wasn't exactly sure which side to be on. Now I know.
What do you do, Kriv?
How far away are they?
The water that you are in is difficult terrain.
Don't I have a fight that nullifies that? Sprinter? No, not that one. No, you're not. Okay. So the water goes all the way here, right?
Yeah.
So I have to get here, get out of the water. There's water here, it looks like.
There's a... Here, and there's paths where there's no water.
Okay, and they're what, 80 feet
80
away?
feet away. So you would get here with about 40 feet of movement. And then you can move normally.
Okay, I'm gonna use my. I don't know, first use my bonus action.
Use your bonus action to.
Sprinter, which doesn't actually. Oh come on! I had a long rest when we leveled up, and it didn't update.
Let me go see character sheet. Sure.
Did we long rest at level up?
Yes, I gave you a long rest.
Did
let
you?
me- Yes.
Yep.
I gave you a long rest as you crossed in the portal. I just reset your sprinter and breath.
Yeah, it was on per day, not long rest. That's why I didn't update. Okay.
It's not.
No, it's not updated. I fixed it.
It's been-
So I can use the dash action as a bonus action. So. Oh. That's 40 feet, right?
Yep.
So,
You have 70 total.
and then. Yeah. God, I have to get my calculator out. 30. Is that right? No. Yeah, 30. Okay, so I have another 30 feet. So I can get here, right? This is all difficult terrain.
Yeah, that would be. This is the last tile is the filter.
Yeah, so that's where I can go. I'm gonna throw a javelin at him.
I think
I'm
we
good.
can reach him.
It's just barely out of range. It's 30 feet.
Don't you have 35 feet
Uh,
of movement?
I have 35 feet of movement, yes, but 35 and 35 is 70. This is the
Yeah.
terrain here. So I'm barely out of range for the minimum, the effective range of a javelin, which is 30. So it'd be a disadvantage when I shoot this thing off. Which it should. It's not actually doing it automatically. Okay. Advantage.
That's not bad. It's not
I mean, it
bad at
hits.
all.
Roll your damage. Oh,
That's
really?
bad.
Oh,
What?
what?
+0.
It's not a string weapon. It's not a string weapon.
A javelin's not
beer.
a strength weapon?
Uses
That's-
dex.
And
That's
the
a
javelin
wrong one.
hits him.
One.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
All right, thank
That's all I
you.
can do.
It is the turn that, of the brigand you just attacked. She looks at you like, do you really think you can take us on? 3 of you? That's insane. Listen, drop your weapons and give us one of your memory. Well, your favorite, your most cherished memory. That's all
I'm
we
just staring
want.
at him with murderous intent. He's gonna rob me, so like, yeah, I'm gonna not be happy with that statement you made before.
He's gonna step up 5 feet, and he's going to attack you with the sling. I'm just looking for something. There it is. And it
This-
misses you with a 9. Yes, Ken?
He can definitely use strength for the javelin.
Can he? Because I know.
The melee weapon is just a thrown melee weapon.
But when you did the PvP, I was throwing a javelin at me, and rage had no effect with it. I'm not rage though, but because we determined it wasn't a strength-based weapon.
Then that was wrong.
What's your
I don't know.
plus strength?
Huh?
What's your strength?
20.
Oh, +4. All right, I'll give it to you. Much harder hitting javelin, and much more useful for you. So he
20 is a
tries to hit you
+5.
with +5. Thank you. Valgrim, it is your turn.
Oh, did you hit me?
No, he
Okay,
did not hit you.
I'm gonna use my full movement to get out of the difficult terrain. And then I am going to cast a firebolt at the one closest to me.
Okay. And that's a hit.
So 16. So I have the +1 for my infusion for 6 damage.
Cool.
His fur
How did he-
kind of gets burned a little bit. He's gonna use a reaction to jump back, rabbit pop, all the way here. Any other actions? Bonus?
That will end my turn.
Thank you. Cal.
Yes, my
you are
name.
Still hidden.
Yep. Perfect. So. That's like 30. Okay. Alright.
You counted right. I didn't
So
say.
yeah, I can't. I can barely count in English as it is. Perfect. And then let me just do the math. Oh, that's a ruler. Oh, cool. I don't know how to use this, but let's do it.
So you
95
went to
feet.
water, which is difficult terrain, so it takes.
I did.
Yeah.
I lied. I did
Yeah,
not
this
do
is-
that, obviously.
This is all water.
The water is about ankle height, and the mud under is very.
Okay. Can we do diagonal
Shit,
movements on squares or no? No,
Yeah,
right?
it's 5, and then.
That's fine? Okay, cool.
Yeah, 5.
Yep.
The first one is 5. The second one is 10.
This cas va avanzar. Okay.
Here would be the maximum.
I do 30 movement, no?
Yes, but the diagonal is 5 and then 10. So 5, 15.
Ah, I see.
25,
Okay. Okay, perfect. Cool. Then I'm pretty sure I'm in range, so I am going to cast. 120 feet, so I know that. Goes on this guy.
On which one?
Is it T to target? What was it
Yes,
again?
T.
Like that. Does that work now that I have him held as target?
Yep.
So I attack. Miss. Jesus Christ.
And unfortunately, because you were so far away, it is a miss. As you try and shoot your firebolt to shoot trees and other
Perfect.
obstacles.
Nice. Ends my turn.
A little side note: if you hover over the enemies or any character, you can see how far they are from you.
It's a little inaccurate because this one says 123 feet, but when you actually measure it out, it's only 120
Yeah, a little bit.
feet. So
This guy here is like 61 feet from me.
Is it inaccurate or?
it adds a weird amount of like this says 123 feet for me, but when I measure it, it says 120.
Yes,
So,
it's
close
calculating
enough.
the diagonals in a different way. I'll mess around with it again, but yeah, it's close enough average.
Yeah. It's just
Okay, it is the turn for the person who was prone. It is actually kind of stuck there, as the reins are under the snail. He's gonna try and get away, and fails. This one's gonna walk over and try to help him, and succeeds. This one is going to grab it up all the way here. Move all the way here and try to attack you with a sling, Kriv.
Okay.
And 21, does that hit? I believe so.
Yep. I have a 13 AC.
That's a very damaging sling. 7 points of damage.
Got it.
Mollie.
Am I in difficult terrain currently?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I can. Okay, well, I am going to move to beside Valgrim. I am going to bonus action prep. Where's my spellbook? There it is. Shillelagh. Sorry, I said that stupidly.
Are you using your new
My
magic item?
new fancy magic item, yeah.
Alright.
And then action. I am going to prep my wild shape, but I'm going to use the symbiotic entity instead of an actual wild shape. Where would it be on this specifically? Sorry, I'm learning where it is on this sheet.
Okay.
I hate Boundary.
I think that's one of my passwords.
I hate Boundary. Yeah. I will look for it while we're doing this, but
you get 4 temporary hit points for each level you have in this class, so it's going to be 8. And when you deal your Halo of Spores damage, roll the damage die as a second time and add it to the total. And your melee weapon attack deals an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to any target they hit.
Yes. There it is. Symbiotic entity. There. Usability. There we go. So that's going to be mine. And I also want to look. The guy that you said there was one that was dressed a little bit differently from everyone else that said to get the snail under control. What is he dressed in?
He has a leather armor on, but the leather armor is completely blue, and he also has kind of like a big gourd attached to his waist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm going to end it there for right now.
Yep. Cypher.
What? Me? Okay.
You are currently hidden.
I'm feeling that way. But if I move at half speed, can I remain that way?
Well, you're in difficult terrain, so you wouldn't have much choice unless you get to normal ground. Half speed.
Can I get to there?
Because of all the obstacles in your way, yes. and also they're not really looking at you.
All right, and then I'll look at Cal, wink, and say, you know, you can never get enough help. And then I'll invoke duplicity.
Put it in the
So
chat.
I'll make another. No, let's move the illusion.
Oh boy, another Cypher.
Oh no.
There we go. Wow, I really invoked a lot.
All of it.
That's a rough invoking day.
I believe you can place it somewhere.
You'd think, but I don't see anything for me to do with it.
Let me read it.
I mean, if it places a token, I have no idea.
I don't think the automation worked for the token, but yes, tell me where you want it and I will place it.
Just make a duplicate. Okay, 30 feet, then 30 feet, I believe. Sorry.
Mark it as
30
fragments
feet.
so we know. You can. I think you can move it where you want.
I love where you.
Yeah.
I love where you put it.
All right.
Perfect. All right, and then the real me. I think I'll stay back by these little mushrooms and hang out. That'll be my turn.
All right. Thank you. Rabbit hops there. Can barely reach this place, and it's going to kind of sling the illusion that you just did.
How dare you? I'm sorry, but 18 just won't do.
Does it? No, it doesn't. But I'm trying to see. Does the illusion have the same AC as you do? Actually,
You know, I have no idea.
yeah. Let me
It might.
read it real quick. Well, no, I'm gonna rule that it does for now, and it doesn't get hit. But I'm gonna have to read the spell again later. So that's it.
Okay. Fair.
This one is going to rabbit hop there. There. And try and sling you, Kriv. Gonna sling to that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss with a 6. It is the giant snail, and it is still very, very mad. And it's gonna try to attack that brigand in the back.
Bunny Brigands.
And it succeeds.
What's the world coming?
Schmack.
And kills it.
Well.
It is Lottie's turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna move up 5, 10, 15 feet and just check something real quick. I believe he's in my range now. I'm gonna go after this one here.
Okay.
We're gonna do Eldritch Blast. 17!
That's a hit.
So anyways, I started blasting.
And for 10
A
damage.
magical railgun.
How you want to do this?
Woo! That was quick.
He's like bleeding out in the back already, limping, trying to avoid the fight, and she's just gonna completely snipe him, just take him out, like well-aimed shot right in the chest, finish
He
him
wasn't looking in your direction at all. He was looking at Kriv, and something slams on his face from the side, and just falls on the ground in the water. The gourd is still attached to his waist.
Look over my shoulder where she just skidded to a stop and blasted. Ruthless. Ruthless.
Feywild is not as magical as you thought.
To the bed.
Is that your turn?
How much movement? 5,
Yeah,
10,
15.
Farewell.
She's just gonna move back to where she originally was, out of most people's range, and that'll be the turn.
Maeve.
I
I
yes.
think we forgot to trigger your reaction, so go ahead and do that now.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
Do an attack on one of them. You gotta target one with the feet. Then use your bow. Need help?
Yeah, but I still have my short bow equipped in here instead of my fancy one.
Yeah, you have to. Let me show you. I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it seems like memories are a commodity here. Anyone want to give up their precious memories for some?
I mean, my memories aren't precious to me, so if they want them, they can have them.
Cold. Tragic. That is a +10 to hit though at level 2.
What?
Yeah.
You
It's a
have to
pretty
add
nice
to it.
bow.
It's a very dangerous. Unfortunately, it is a miss. So that was your reaction. You now can do the normal.
I guess I'll attack the same one.
Yep. Really?
Ooh,
Wow.
okay.
How?
Not
Okay.
quite used to the new bow, huh?
So I'll help you out a bit. Do you have steady aim? Or is that level 2 rogue? Oh no, that's yeah, steady aim.
Maybe level 2 rogue. Or 3 maybe. I don't know.
Thought that was a ranger thing, not a rogue
no,
thing.
it's rogue level 3. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't have it.
I guess I just failed both my attacks. So
Yeah, no longer. And then any bonus action?
no, I'll just stick around over here.
You have second wind.
That hurts.
Not second wind. I mean, do you have action surge?
Not yet. It's level 2.
Level 2 fighter.
So that's it for me.
Really?
Sorry.
It's your turn to bash some heads in.
Yeah, I don't know about bashing. So, let's see. It's 20 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should work. Maybe 2 of them. Going all in.
Rat weapon.
Mm-hmm. I should get these 2 of them. Unless I do it here. Nah, I don't want to get any of them. Oh, I can get like all by there? No. Trigger this right. Oh, I didn't change the effect.
Are you supposed to have a cone?
No, it's not a cone. It's just measuring. That's how it's doing it. It's a 30-foot line. But I changed the effect to make it more sensible.
Okay.
Oh God.
They both succeed.
They still take half, I think. Half on down success.
Damage on success. Okay, so roll your damage.
5 to each.
This one at a foot in the water, and your electricity kind of activates on the water, and this guy completely gets fried. Is that your turn?
I'm just moving to here. With the remaining feet is big. No more range for you. That's it.
And Valgrim.
Fix that template.
Alright, well, I'm gonna aim. Well, I'm actually gonna step kind of over here. And I'm gonna aim at the one in front of Kriv. And I'm gonna cast Firebolt again.
Okay.
17
That's a hit.
for 7 fire.
How am I gonna do this?
It's gonna hit him in the face, and you can just kind of see like his eyes start burning from the flames.
And it's her as well. Smells a bit like roasted chicken.
Roasted bunny.
Anything else for your turn, Valgrim?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. Kala. Kala. Kala.
He muted?
You muted?
Yeah, you know, because that's the thing. So, okay. Alright. There we go. I moved. Why does it move my character, by the way? I'm seeing like a weird...
Shadow?
Yeah.
That's to know where you were before you were.
Ah, okay. That's cool. And then he's the one targeted. There we go. Huh. Hey, crit. Nice.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Okay, so damage, critical hit, right? Yes. Oof.
That's overkill. How you gonna do this?
Pew pew. It's going to hit him. It's gonna hit him in the leg, and then just completely blast that left leg off, and then the bleeding will kill him within seconds because it's hit an artery and he's just bleeding out.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh, was that too descriptive? You asked me to describe. I described. Legs off.
Who hurt you?
Mask on.
There,
Right.
there is one brigand left. He's gonna go here. He's gonna
Can I use my bonus action to screen something?
You don't need to use a bonus action to stalk.
We should capture that one. We need to know more about what the hell's going on.
He grabs the gourd from the brigand that is in the water and rabbits hop all over here.
That gourd is important. Clearly. I think we need it.
Maybe it would have been better to not shout that and alert him that we are trying to capture him.
I look at Fleur with a lot of annoyment because I know she's right and I was wrong and I hate being proven wrong.
And he's running away. Just gonna make it all the way there. Mollie, it's your turn.
Okay, Mollie is going to. What do I want to do? I want to do this. Molly's going to bonus action use her Firbolg ability to hidden step and go invisible.
Okay.
And then what? Like this would be difficult terrain right here, right?
Yeah, right here is difficult terrain. And you
Okay,
are
how
difficult
far could I go as a dash going like what's the best route to how far I can get?
terrain. Let me check. You have 30 feet of movement?
Yes.
You could make it all the way there. If you want to go in a straight line. That's probably the
Okay.
best way.
Yeah, then I'm going to action dash. Dang it, come on. Okay, it finally worked that time. I'm going to action dash, but invisible, and I'm running.
Okay.
Pretty much dashing each turn to try to.
You are 110 feet away.
Yeah. I'm. Yeah. Okay, that's my
Yeah.
action.
Okay, Cypher.
Well, I guess it's open season on bunnies. So I will bonus action move my echo. My echo. Wrong character class. Move my duplicate. And I will toll the dead on this fine fellow.
What?
Oh, he's dead.
Dang.
Okay. That he's dead, no?
Yeah, this
That
one
one's
right
dead.
here is dead.
Oh, he is? He doesn't have a dead face on him.
Yeah, he doesn't. But he's dead.
I believe you. Never mind. I had that
dead.
carefully
There you
planned
go.
for the last 10 minutes.
I mean, if you want to make him explode from the grave.
And he wept, for there were no more enemies to conquer.
There is one running away pretty far from you.
I don't even think what's told the dead's range. 60. Yeah, I can't get that, I don't think.
If you have guiding bolt, I think it's longer.
Is it worth it to guiding bolt this guy? Yeah, I think it is. Let's do that. Boom. Boom.
Oh,
Terrible.
you have inspiration.
You do.
I do from my speech today. Can I roll that? D6?
Yeah. That's enough.
Oh.
That's enough. Roll your damage.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
I think that's a little overkill.
Well, you want to do
All
this?
fours.
I just think as he's going, he actually completely falls down to all fours and is galloping. And I hit him right when that bunny tail is high, flipping him end over end, where he skids to a stop in the muck.
And the gourd kind of tumbles in the water a bit further from him.
What gore? It's radiant.
And you have defeated all of the brigands.
Molly is going to run up to the snail and cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Loud.
I know that was loud. I was not expecting that.
I have to speak as an animal. Okay. Yes, I'm okay. Thank you. Are you the one that
Um,
spoke to me earlier?
I am the one that spoke to you earlier. My name's Mollie. These guys, are they with the prince that they were singing about?
Well, first of all, nice to meet you, Molly. My name is Shelly, and kind of bows down to you a little bit.
Hi, Shelley.
The prince. I don't know any prince. And I'm
What were
seeing
they doing with?
the reference withdrawn.
Roll a
Go
wisdom
ahead.
saving throw.
What do you want to tell the snail, Shelly?
I want to ask what they were doing with him and if he knows where they were taking them. Where they were taking him. Her. Shelley.
They just use me as to transport their stuff, transport their food and stilts.
Have you been to where they stay before? Have you been with them for a while?
Yes.
Do you know what that gourd is that was around that one guy's belt?
I think they're robbing people of their. I don't know what they're robbing people of, but I think they're storing it in it.
Okay, they're storing it in that. Okay. Listen, we need to figure out more. Do you think if I promise to keep you safe, do you think that you could lead me to where you remember them staying?
And I guess those are mandibles. Kind of waves around and feel your face a little bit, and we can be friends, but navigating this land is not easy. I'm not sure I remember the way back.
Well, if we could just try our best, and you can stay with us for as long as you'd like to.
Okay. And it kind of like, with a slimy body, it's like brushes on you.
Mollie does not. Mollie loves it. And she kind of pets the snail. Is it okay if I pet you?
As long as you don't restrain me with ropes like those brigands, yes, that's.
I would never do that to you. Hey guys, I think their name is Shelly, and I think they're going to hang out with us for a while and maybe take us to where these guys are from.
Great. It's the owl bear all over again. Valgrim, did you find the board?
I am looking for the gourd.
After a little bit of looking, you find it in the water. Give me a second. I will give you details on that.
I'm gonna walk over and take all that stuff off his back. The snail.
Also, out of curiosity, how deep is this water?
It's when you're walking in it, it's about 2 feet.
So it's like up to my chest.
Not fun at all.
Has it risen in the past few minutes, or has it always been that way?
It did not. I will
Okay.
put the image of the gourd in the chat.
And they're using the snail as a burden of beast of burden, right? Okay, take
Yeah.
those
Uh-huh.
all that stuff off of him.
Yeah, give me a second.
Bring
The
'em.
gourd seems to be sealed with a golden knob.
I'm gonna nod to Cypher and wink at him and say, "You might not need enough help ever, but can never get enough information." I wink at him again, and I'm gonna go and look through the bodies to see if I can't find any paperwork, documentation, or.
Loose change.
Roll me investigation, please.
Oh, I never thought about that.
You're doing detect magic, Lottie?
Yes, yeah.
Not
Is
bad.
Anything's emanating from that gourd that he's holding.
I
You
hope
find
it's just a normal gourd.
Val, you find well, their slings. They also add clubs and leather armor. They're pretty damaged. Don't see any. You don't find any documentation, but you find not locked in anymore. You find two. You find 3 trinkets. Let me tell you what they are.
By the way, I work with like group loot. If somebody does investigation, unless you want to keep it, I always have like the section where I put all our communal group loot that I find. I'm not gonna steal shit from doing investigation. It's just FYI, or else I'll tell you that I'm keeping stuff, or else it just becomes like a, oh my god, I said it first. I want to get all loot.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
You find a ball and cup boy that plays a short, victorious jingle whenever the ball lands in the cup.
Okay, with victorious. That is so random.
Also find
Jingle.
a little pixie plushie that sings when you squeeze it. And you find a child's parasol covered in moss and leaves. Detect magic. The gourd is definitely magic. Trying to determine which magic it would be. I will have to get back to you as to which sort of magic it is, but it is definitely magic.
That's good to know.
No type of sigils or anything on it.
There's there are sigils on it that you could determine what the gourd does with the Arcana check.
Alright, I'll try to decipher what they are.
Give me a DC 13 Arcana.
That's a 25.
Yes. I will send you the information of the item in chat.
Okay.
Want to explain what it does? You can ignore the long rest part of it. The session draws to an end. Anybody else want to do anything? Otherwise, I have one last thing I want to show you before we end it.
Is this thing have like saddlebags? That's what's holding all my stuff, or
Yes, it does.
just take those saddlebags, install them my chest back in.
In the saddlebags, you find 5 rations, 2 sets of stilts to walk in the water,
Nice.
and you also find 1 trinket. That is a petrified robin's egg.
Why is all my inventory gone?
Let me show you something real quick. That's really important for next session. The map will change. Do you see it?
Yes.
Loading in still. Yep.
this is where you are right now. And Maeve, you had rolled a 4. There are tiles around where you are, and you can reveal 4 of them. So let me know which ones you'd like to reveal. And I can do that.
That's cool.
Oh, this is important.
Yeah, I feel like I should be consulting with the
pressure.
rest of the group.
Random pick selection, always the best.
Due to absolutely not metagaming reasons, I think we should look that way.
Yeah, well, because that's what I was thinking. Because we're going sort of. If
Like
I'm
we're
looking
up
at
against
way
the
we're-
wall.
Yeah. So maybe like I'd say maybe like the top tile, the one on the right. Is that what you meant, Ken?
Yeah, and then maybe one on the other side, just to like hope we didn't screw ourselves. How many did you get? 4?
I get
4.
4, so like maybe like on the left, you mean?
Yeah, top left looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So let's do top left, and then
wherever. Caution to the wind.
and maybe like the one that has like all the dead trees, one on top of that.
No, it is not.
It has to be around.
Adjacent.
Oh, sorry.
The one behind us, because that bridge led somewhere.
Yeah.
I feel like we walked
I
out of
need
the
a
mist
consensus.
in the
Well,
middle of
it's-
the bridge.
Yeah.
That felt
Let's
portally to me. Not like we crossed the bridge, you know?
let's go then lower left.
Lower left. Okay.
Sure, whatever you want.
There you go.
We good.
Oh,
Hey,
where's the bridge?
There's swamps around us,
Yeah.
but
Yes,
there's also
absolutely.
swamps.
North.
When you scouted earlier, you saw that you were surrounded by low water swamps, and to the north, a lot of dead trees with lots of fumes coming from that. That's all I'm gonna say as we end today's session.
I'll probably have flashbacks if we do a lot of swamp stuff from Ranger School in Florida. Just living
All
in
this-
mud up to here, hold your weapon up while gators like go under your arm.
Oh,
Somebody said it earlier, but yeah, all this doom and gloom in these images does seem like Strahd meets Witchlight.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying bye to the stream. I'm gonna stop the stream. Thank you everyone for coming.